I'm Karen and I'm here to do 30 minutes of Pilates with you. I'm just going to use my mat today. I have my water, but we're not going to use any other equipment for this class, so this will be a body weight class. Pilates, we're working our core, which goes from your collarbone down to the middle of your thighs. Remember to do that nice Pilates scoop during these exercises so that you support your back. In other words, the belly button pulls away from the front of the shirt, and then it's like a scoop, like a melon scoop, pulling that belly button up, keeping everything strong without shrugging your shoulders. So that's how you engage your core, keeping everything strong. As we stretch, let it go and relax. But during the exercises, please make sure that your back is supported, okay? Feel free to modify these exercises as needed, and we'll work on our flexibility today as well, okay? All right, so let's start with your left leg in front. Bring that chin in your chest. Just take some deep breaths in and out. Think about your shoulder blades being put into your imaginary back pockets, and you're sitting up as tall as you can. Breathing in through that nose and out through your mouth, just the best that you can. Good. As you look up, let's go ahead and extend that left leg out. Let's flex that foot. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, like past your fingertips. You're going to grab onto your shin, your ankle, your foot, wherever that hand ends up, and nose towards your knee. Just allow that chest to sink towards your thigh. And each exhale is that little opportunity to deepen that stretch a little bit. Now let's wind around to your right. Relax that foot and just bend your elbows. Again, big exhale, sinking down. Good, let's go ahead and switch. So now your right leg is in front. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders away from your ears, and take one ear to one shoulder. Gently sliding this hand to your low back. And this hand just gently helps the head to come across. On your exhale, bring that chin down, shoulders are relaxed. And let's go ahead and bring that right ear to your right shoulder. This hand slides to the low back. Right hand gently helps it to come across. End of your exhale, let's go ahead and extend that right leg out. Let's flex the foot, deep breath in. Exhale, nose towards your knee. You can gently pull on those toes, allowing that chest to sink to your thigh, but remember, holding on to that shin is fine as well. Let's wind around to your left, relax this foot, and just bend your elbows. Good, let's go ahead and come to the front of your mat. And let's extend those legs straight out. Make sure you've got room behind you to roll back. You're gonna flex those feet. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, like past your fingertips. You're gonna grab onto ankles or feet or shins, wherever those hands end up. Gently bend your elbows. Good, let's extend the arms, reach out, press those shoulders down. Let's roll down one vertebra at a time, nice and strong through your middle. On your exhale, use those abdominals strong and lift up. And if you found that too difficult to come all the way from the mat up, as you roll down, shoulders relax, and you could stop here, hang out for a second, and then come back up. You don't have to come all the way down. You're gonna work at your pace. Make sure you're not gonna hurt that back. Reach for those ankles or shins or feet. Good, arms up, shoulder blades press into those imaginary back pockets. Continuing to breathe. Exhale nice and strong, lift. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Make sure to enjoy that stretch. shoulder blades down, slow and controlled, nice and engaged through your middle the whole time. Good, one last time, shoulders relaxed. Keep breathing. Exhale up. And reach. Good job. Let's go ahead and roll down to the mat. And we're going to hold it down on the mat. Slow and controlled. Try to keep that chest open. Good. Let's hug those knees into your chest. Anytime you need a break, feel free to hug those knees into your chest. And rock side to side, massaging that low back. Good, we're going to extend both arms and legs out. Now, anytime we have both legs out, you're more than welcome to put one foot down or lift the legs up a little bit. It's harder as those legs get closer to the ground, okay? So the movement's going to look like this. We're going to hug those knees into our chest. Extend out and reach and hold just for a second. Reach those arms around and hug. Good. Engage through your middle, strong. Try to keep those knees together. Reach those legs as long as possible. Linger out there for just a second each time. Exhale, scoop that belly button in and reach. Notice I'm resting my head, so I'm not stressing that neck out. Good. Exhale, nice and strong. Reach those toes to that opposite wall and hug. See that 4 more times. Good, and hug. Let's do 3 more of those. Good. Hug those knees into your chest. Got 2 more times. One more time. Reach and hold. Nice and strong. Your middle should shake as you're out here. And hug those knees into your chest. Good. You can take your knees one way. Glance the opposite direction as you breathe. And switch. Good. Let's go ahead and do our right leg circles. So you can extend one leg out with this knee bent. That's your beginner option, or an option especially if that low back's bothering you today. A little harder if you straighten that left leg flat on the mat. Harder if you've got both legs. So let's try to straighten our legs, or if you've just got one leg, straighten that as much as you can. And you're kind of pointing the toes, but not so much that you're going to cramp those feet. It's more that you're pulling your legs nice and straight, turning them out a little bit. Right leg circles. So as those legs get closer to the ground, it's going to be harder. So you decide how close they're going to be. We're going to lift those hips a little bit. As you exhale, nice, slow, and controlled. And lift. Good. Never stop breathing. Don't hold your breath. So you're either inhaling or exhaling, and each exhale is that little opportunity to deepen that stretch. Deepen that nice Pilates scoop. And lift. Last 4, everybody. Hopefully you're feeling this in your middle. Last 3. Lift. You got 2 more. One One more. Try to hold it here in little flutter kicks. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and finish your circle. Good job. Hug those knees. Exhale, shoulders relax. Take a breath. And let's go ahead and bring it up. Shoulders are relaxed. We're going to hold it into a V-sit. Those arms are up. You're more than welcome to take one leg out or both legs. Anytime both feet need to rest on the ground, that's fine too. So let's hold it up for a second. That chest is open. Good. Lift those hips up. And shoulders relax. Hold it for a second. Feel free to bend the knees and roll them into the chest. Just make it a very controlled movement. Good. Lift. Shoulders relax and hold. Good. 5 more times. Feel free to put that foot down when you need to. 4 more. Good job. 3 more. Lift. Last 2. One more time. You got this. Shoulders down. Try to hold it. 4, 3, 2, and good. Feet together. Stretching nose towards those toes. You're allowing those knees to relax out. All right, so let's go ahead and come onto your hands and knees. And your right wrist is going to be directly under the shoulder. Your right leg extends, abs are strong, and your left arm is out. So reach nice and long. Elbow and knee underneath. Reach nice and long and hold. Look over your left shoulder. Tap the right toe. So if it's too much for you to tap that toe, or you can just get close to it, but you're more than welcome to just stay extended. Just do part of this movement would be perfectly fine. Good, you're not collapsing into that right shoulder and right wrist. Really engaging your middle. Let's do 2 more times, nice and slow. Tap that toe. Good, 1 more time. Good, let's hold the extension. And bring your hand and knee down. Let's sit your hips right. Bring your right hand on top of the left and breathe. Good, unwind. Let's do a nice cat stretch. And glance to the ceiling. Good, let's come to an upper plank on your palms. That can be from your knees or your toes. Hold it there, shoulders pressed away from those ears. Let's walk those hands back towards your feet. And take a second, nose towards your knees, lifting those hips. Good, I want you to sit those hips down, raise those arms up into a chair. You're trying to sit back into those heels. Now let's stand up, find a spot you're staring at for balance, lift those right toes up. And let's extend them for 4, 3, try to straighten the leg best you can, 2, and 1. Let's extend your right leg out. Keep your abdominals strong. Reach nice and long. Good, you're gonna do your best to reach those fingertips down to the ground, even if that left knee has to bend. Nose towards your left knee, right toes up. Good, feet together. I want you to walk it out. And I want you to come to those forearms and do a plank saw. So slowly forward, slowly back. Slowly forward, slowly back. Keep breathing, really engaging your abs. And you're more than welcome to do this from your knees. Last 2. Last 1, you're gonna come to a right side plank. So that knee could be on the mat if you want it to be, or legs are straight. And let's do hip dips for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and lay that hip down. Bend your knees. Let's take that right arm and reach. Good job. Good. Let's go ahead and come to your plank again. Wrists below your shoulders. Shoulders push away from your ears. Abs are strong. Hold it there for a breath. And walk those hands back to your feet. Nose towards your knees. Lift the hips. Now sit down into your chair. So sit those hips back. Abs are strong. Reach the arms long without shrugging your shoulders. And as you stand up, find that spot you're staring at for balance. Left toes up. Extend those toes for 4. And 3. 2 more. And 1. Reach your left toes back. Make your back a tabletop the best you can, but if you have to keep those toes close to the ground, no problem. Slowly, fingertips come down. Nose toward your knee, left toes reach a little higher. Your right leg as straight as possible. Good, feet together. You're gonna walk your hands out and come to those forearms. Hips at neutral, knees on the mat or not. Slow and control, plank saw. Breathe and really keep those abs lifted. Keep your hips down at neutral best you can without those hips sagging. 2 more. 1 more. Good, you're gonna roll to your left side plank. Remember that bottom knee could be on the mat if you need it to be. That arm comes up and hip dips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hip down, bend the knees, left arm reaches. Deep breath in and out. Good, come back to your plank. We're gonna do 1 more on each side. Take your shoulder blades, push them away from your ears. Hold your plank for just a second. On your exhale, walk those hands back. Nose toward your knees, lift those hips up. Good, let's sit it down into our chair, hips lower, shoulders away from the ears, reach those arms long. You can even wiggle your toes. As you stand up, right knee up, find your spot you're staring at for balance. Toes up. For 4, straightening the leg best you can. 3, good, 2, and 1. Right toes back, abs are lifted. Make your back a tabletop the best that you can. Take a breath. Very slowly, fingertips come down towards the ground. Chin in your chest, nose towards your left knee, reach those right toes up. Good, feet together. Walk those hands out. Come to those forearms. Let's do that plank saw. Slowly forward, slowly back. Keep breathing, engaging your middle. Nice and strong. You should be shaking here. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Let's come to that right side plank. Bottom knee on the mat if you need it to be. Slow hip dips for 8, 7, 6, and 5. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, bring them in, right arm reaches. Good, 1 last time. Come to that upper plank, wrists directly below your shoulders. Press those shoulders away from the ears. Lift those abs, hold it there for a second. Walk those hands back towards your feet. Nose towards your knees, lift those hips up. Good, let's bend the knees, sit back in that chair. Reach those arms up, wiggle your toes, sitting back. Good, as you stand up, left knee up, find that spot you're staring at for balance. Toes up for 4. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze your left glute, reach those legs back. Abs are strong. On your exhale, fingertips down nice and slow. Chin just comes to the chest. Left toes reach way up. Good, feet together. Walk those hands out. Let's go ahead and come to your forearms for that plank saw. Engage your middle, slowly forward, slowly back. This is our last plank saw of today. Keep breathing. Strong middle is going to help your back. It's going to help your posture. It's going to help the way those clothes fit. Last 4. Last 3. 2 more. And 1. You're going to roll to your left side plank. Remember that bottom knee could be on the mat if you need it to be. Here we go. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to bend those knees. Nice job. Your left arm reaches. Good job. Feel free to get some water. You're going to come to the front of the mat. Let's bring those legs about the width of the mat apart. Abs are strong. And press those shoulder blades into your back pockets. Flex your feet. Walk your fingertips towards the middle. Good, you're going to reach those arms up. And you're going to roll down as slow as you can. Good, strong through your middle. You're going to come on up. And you're going to twist one way. Doesn't matter which way you start. If you can't reach your toes, that's fine. This back arm is up at shoulder height, just the best that you can. Shoulders away from the ears as you roll down. Good, exhale, nice and strong. Come on up. And look the other way. We're alternating sides. So, you're more than welcome here to stop halfway. You don't have to come all the way to the mat. It's going to be harder coming up nice and controlled. Your middle has been working now for about 25 minutes, 24, 25 minutes. So you're feeling this by now. And twist, look over that shoulder, good. We're gonna do 2 more to each side. Having fun now. And twist. And come on up. All you've got is 1 more on each. You're more than welcome to modify or take that break when you need to. Really strong. Think about your form though. Don't compromise your form as you're doing these exercises. And twist. See if that back arm can be up at shoulder height. Best that you can. Coming up on our last one. And twist. Good, come on down. Excellent. Give those knees a hug. Draw some circles with those knees. Gently in both directions. Good, let's do our left leg circles. So you're more than welcome to just have your left leg up or both legs. It's up to you. So keep the legs as straight as possible. Think about reaching your legs long towards the ceiling, making yourself engage your leg muscles as well as your middle. Scoop, nice Pilates scoop. Here we go. Slowly around to your left. The lower those legs, the harder this is going to be. You're more than welcome to lift those hips at the top. I'll leave that up to you. Lifting those hips. Keep the abdominals nice and engaged. Try to relax your shoulders and your neck as well. And remember, you're not holding your breath at any point. Awesome. You've got about 3 more. Don't rush. Two more. Find your smile. I know we can all grow a bit weary of these home workouts during this Corona time of social isolation, but we're almost done. We can persevere a little bit longer. Last one. I think I added one. That's all right. Strong. Let's do our flutter kicks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish your circle. Woo! Hope you felt those. Knees one way, arms up. Look in one direction. And switch. Good job. All right, come on up. Shoulders are down. Hold that V-sit and let's do a couple twists here at the top. All right? So let's hold it. Feet are down, 1 foot up, or both down, both up. It's up to you. So let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to roll it back. Lift those hips a little bit higher if you want to. If that bothers your back or neck, don't do it. Come on up here and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. You decide how far. Let's roll down slowly. Engage your middle. I know you're feeling this. Hold it just 3 more times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Strong and controlled. The lower portion of those abs work to lift. Shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do this. Don't rush. Don't rush. Breathe. Last time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Roll it down. Woo. Oh. Feet down. Farther apart than your hips. Lift those hips up into your bridge to stretch. Slowly lower. Good job. Come on up to those hands and knees. Your left wrist is going to be directly under your shoulder, and your left leg extends out. You're not going to shrug your shoulders. Let's reach your right arm and left leg as long as we can. Elbow and knee underneath. Reach long. Look over your right shoulder and tap. Good. Keep it slow and controlled. Reach long. Look over that right shoulder and tap. These are not fast movements. Keep breathing. And reach. Good, just a couple more times on this side. One more time. Awesome job. And let's sit the hips left and left hand on top of the right. Good, and untwist. Let's come to an upper push-up position. Almost done here, guys. And we're gonna bend the elbows down slowly. Knees on the mat or not, it's up to you. 8, 7, 6, 4, and you're gonna reach into Superman. So abs are engaged, lift the belly button up and reach. Arms back into Iron Man, use your mid-back muscles to lift. Do that one more time. And mid-back muscles, not your neck to lift. Tuck your toes under, hands here, upper push-up position. 8 counts to come down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep those abdominals lifted. And Superman, engaged middle. Iron Man, lift with your mid-back muscles. One more time. Good, and reach. Last time, press yourself up into that upper push-up position. Bend those elbows. 8, 7, 6, 4. Keep the abdominals lifted up. Oh my goodness, yes. Reach. And lift with mid-back muscles one more time. Now when the arms are back here, if you can clasp those fingertips, gently pull your shoulder blades back. Let's rest, turn your head to the left, take a breath, shoulders relaxed. Glance up and look to the right. Awesome job. Come up to those hands and knees. Knees apart, big toes together. Let's reach up right, rotate the wrist. And then right hand palm up, threads that needle underneath the left. Rest on the right side of the face. Exhale, that left hand can take that left shoulder and relax. Wiggle your fingers. Good, let's untwist. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Knees are apart, big toes together. Left hand rotates that wrist. And then palm up underneath the right, sit back on your heels. Right hand rests at the low back with the right shoulder flopping. Awesome job. Untwist. Let's have a seat at the front of the mat. One abdominal exercise to finish us off, and then we stretch. Finish stretching. So shoulders relax. Let's go ahead and bring that right knee in and let's look over that shoulder. Let's roll down nice and slow. Let's come on up, look over your left shoulder. Roll down slow. If you can, you want to make this a little harder, both knees come up. Look over one shoulder. And then the other. Feel free to crunch and not come up so high. You're going to do this at your pace. This should be tough at this point. Last 5. Good. We've got 4 more from here because we need to be even. From your middle, you're not flinging those arms. Good job. Last 3. Awesome job, everybody. 2 more. You got this. Good. 1 more time. And you're done. Reach from fingertips to toes. Lengthen your body. Let's hug the right knee into your chest. Shoulders down, rotate that foot gently in both directions. Hook the right toes behind your left knee. Left hand brings the knee across the body. Look over your right shoulder. Gently roll to that low back. Hug both knees in nice and tight. And let's hug that left knee in, let the right leg rest. Shoulders down, rotate your left foot. Hook those left toes behind your right knee. Right hand brings the knee across the body. Look over that left shoulder and breathe. Good, untwist. Feet on the mat. Let's do another bridge. Bring those feet farther apart than your hips. Hold on to your ankles or touch your heels. Lift those hips up into your bridge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down nice and slow. Come on up to a sitting position. Cross-legged, doesn't matter which leg is in front. It's up to you, whichever one's more comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's twist and look over your left shoulder. Now make sure shoulders are down, head is lifted as you twist. Inhale up. Exhale, same thing, other side. Shoulders down and twist. Good, take those fingertips, gently pull them back. And switch. Deep breath in. Blow it out. Give yourself a hug and pat on the back. Thank you for doing Pilates for me or with me today. You guys have a great day. Hope to see everybody soon.